Okay, so we'll be using a drop C tuning here. C, G, C, F, A, D. Alright, just basically a drop D and then everything a whole step further. And this initial kind of main riff, the intro and like the chorus going on here, we really only hit that low C, just kind of one beat, and it's pretty quick, but still it's there. So we'll just do that, hit the open low C power chord with the open C and G there. And then we do this kind of slide up and back down at the 4 to 5 and back to 4 on just kind of the power chord here, the C, G, and if you want to throw in the middle C, that's cool too. Alright, and then we're going to zoom up to this sus2 chord. It's A sharp or B flat sus2. Just come on up here to 10 on the C and G there, and then 12 on the middle C and 12 on the F there. Alright, and with this, it's kind of you come up to it, give it a hit, maybe a little hesitation once more. Alright, and then we drop down to F sus2, which is just 5s. And if you throw in like a little transitional kind of quick open low C on the way to that, that's fine, no big deal. And then, like I said, 5s here on the C and G, it's that same shape we just had, and then 7 on the middle C and F, that sus2 drop shape here. Alright, and with this one, it's kind of like 1, 2, 3 hits. And this is all pretty loose here. If you throw in an extra strum here and there or whatever, it's not a big deal, just as long as you kind of get the feel of it here. Alright, and then down to this D sus2, which is just same exact shape, just down here at the 2s on the C and G and the 4s on the middle C and F. And with this one, you can give it a hit, kind of hold it a moment once more, and then maybe just kind of alternate strum it out about 5 times. Something like that, just kind of fill out the remainder of it. And then we just cycle that progression. Over the top of that, there's a second lead part, and it's just hanging out here, some pretty simple notes. It kind of comes in a little bit into it, like after we get to like that A sharp sus2 up here at the 10s, like then we'll start kicking in the lead part where it just does this high string, the D string, we go 2, open, and then the open second string, A. And it just holds that out through a couple measures, and then it does this bit where we do a little hammer on pull off, 2, 3, 2 on the high string, the first string, go to 3 on the second string, 5 first string, 3 second string. Right. And it just alternates those two little lead parts over what the rhythm guitar is doing there, the main riff. Once we get to the verse, there technically isn't like a guitar that just kind of hits a chord or anything, but I kind of just throw it in there just to have something to do. But it just comes up here and it hits that A sharp or B flat sus2 at the 10s with the 12s here, and it just hits it, lets it go. And you just kind of chill out with it, be a little more dialed back. And then it goes to 7s with the 9s, all right, and we hit it, and here there is guitar that comes in and it just kind of picks through those 9s. Alright, the 9C on the 9F, 9C, and it just does that a couple times. Alright, and you can get as loose with that as you want, not a huge deal. Other than that, we would get back into kind of the main bit we just did. But there is a bridge section here, which will do the open C power chord, and then land on just D power chord here at the 2nd fret. Hits a couple of those. And then we hit this open A note here, so I like to double it up here, do the 4 on the 3rd string, the F string, and then just do the open 2nd string. And if you want to give that a little bend there, that's cool too, just get it kind of dissonant. Alright, a little something like that. And then it does that 4, 5, 4 slide up, and and then comes up to the 10s with the 12s, the A sharp there, and it just hammers this out, and it's a real kind of odd feel here. It's almost like 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5, and then kind of starts it over. It's a real kind of funky timing on it. Right, and then just starts it over. After that, we would get back into the chorus section, but there's a new kind of lead thing that happens, and it does that same 2 open on the first string to open second string, but it kind of condenses a little bit, makes it a little quicker, something like that. It's almost just kind of like a pull off now. Kind of holds that open second string, then does 3 open on the second string, 5 first string, 3 second string. And does that quicker 2 open on the first to open second string. Holds that a moment and just goes to 3rd fret on the second string. Alright, and it just loops that over that last chorus riff. And other than that, we get an outro section. Does what we've seen before, the open low power chord 4 5 4. Alright, and then just drops down to the D sus2, the 2s with the 4s here, and it's just kind of 4 big hits on it. And just loops it. Alright, and the lead over that, it's kind of just mimicking what's going on there up here on the high string. It goes 2 3 2, hammer on pull off, 3 on the second string, and then 1 2 3 on the first string, open, and just cycles that. All right, you're all set.